Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm so happy to have you, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new episode of the Growing It Together Let's Play. So as you guys can see right here, Heidi is in the high chair. She just tried her first food, which was yogurt, and she did not like it very much. So right now I currently have her trying applesauce and we'll see if she likes that. Let's see. Oh, she is a little unsure about it, so she'll need to eat it again. Um, but that's good. She's actually getting her hunger up from this. So she's like, I don't know about that one, Mom. But, oh, somebody is a messy eater. I was gonna say I have some fun plans for the day, but I mean, oh my, look at that. She really enjoyed that. So she has a quirk revealed. She is a picky eater. She's very particular about food. Infants with the picky eater quirk are more likely to reject feedings unless they're hungry. They also aren't likely to finish their food unless they love it, regardless of how hungry they are. Um, so that actually kind of makes some sense with her because we have had some trouble during feedings. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and let's see. Everything on you is fine, so why don't we go ahead and practice crawling a little bit? Because I would like her to be able to do that. So maybe we need to pick up. And then I also, once it gets a little further into the morning, I think Lacey is going to take a trip to go see Bentley, in fact. We're gonna go see him. Oh, that was practice standing. Well, we can do both. Um, we're gonna go see him for a number of different reasons. I think Lacey was kind of reminiscing on their time, obviously, when she was at the boba shop. But I also think during that reminiscing time, she felt kind of bad about the way that she treated him when he came over because she realized that he really, after talking with her dad, that like he really has been a big help to her dad. And so I think she feels kind of bad about the way she reacted, and she realizes that everything that happened is honestly in the past, and she kind of needs to let it go for her own mental well-being. And in order to do that, she needs to kind of go and talk to him and settle their differences. So she's gonna end up going to do that today. Oh my goodness. Oh, you almost had it. She was so close. She's like, Mom. I think we're gonna change her outfit. Why don't we put you in your little tank top? You can go in your little tank top, but yeah, so we're gonna end up going to do that today. She's gonna go to his house, which she got the address obviously from Ivan. So it won't be super hard to find him or unrealistic. They live in a really small town anyways, so um she would naturally just know where he is. So we're gonna go ahead and put Heidi down, and then we're gonna go get some breakfast ourselves, and then I think she's gonna get ready for the day and head out. Heidi is currently chatting with her grandpa. He is, of course, trying to get her to say her first word, which he would love to be something along the lines of grandpa, but I doubt that that's going to be her first word. And meanwhile, Lacey is over here psyching herself up to go ahead and go talk to Bentley. So she's going to kind of, you know, get herself feeling a bit more confident. This is obviously not going to be an easy conversation for either of them, really. So yeah, I definitely think that she just kind of needs to be in a bit of a confident mood in order to go over there and talk to him about it. But we're going to go ahead and practice crawling again with Grandpa so that way Heidi can get around a little bit easier. I think she's really close. It looks like she's getting a little bit better. Oh, flirty. That is not what I wanted. Oops. But she's psyching herself up. There's the confidence that I wanted. So, oh well. Guess she's going in flirty. Okay, here we are. We're at Bentley's home. He lives actually just down the street from us, so it wasn't too hard to find him. So we're gonna go ahead and knock on the door and hopefully he's home. And he did tell us to go ahead and come on in. So I don't know. Oh, he's over here in the office. And um another thing that everybody should kind of know is Bentley does have a child, and his name is Trevor. And Trevor is the sweetest little thing on the planet. I mean, look at him. He is like just so sweet. But anyways, yeah, so he does have a child, which we have no idea about. So she's gonna like walk into his house. She's gonna be like, oh my goodness, he's married. Like he never told me he was married. Where's his wife? Um, so she's gonna go ahead and call over and be like, Bentley, are you home? Um, I heard you yell that I could just kind of walk in. And he's gonna be like, oh my God, Lacey, what are you doing here? So we're gonna walk up to him and we're gonna just go ahead and apologize. And she's gonna be like, hey, so, oh my goodness, Lacey, relax. She's gonna be like, I'm really sorry about the other day. Um, I didn't mean to jump on you the way it did. Do not flirt. Oh my gosh, I've been going through a lot right now and I took it out on you and that wasn't fair. And then she's gonna be like, this is a really nice house you have, kind of like digging for information. Um, and then I think she's going to go ahead and maybe talk. She's gonna kind of ask about his girl, do not go and chat on his computer. Um, she's gonna go ahead and ask about his day. And while they're talking, she's gonna be like, oh, well, he's gonna be, well, she's gonna be like, I notice, like, obviously you have, like, a ton of kid stuff around. Are you, like, married now? Or, um, like, what's kind of, no, what's the situation? And oh my gosh, you two, knock that off. These two are gonna end up having a kind of deep conversation, and she's gonna be like, I can't believe you didn't tell me. I can't believe my dad didn't tell me. Like, here I am walking in here like an idiot, and you have a kid, and oh my goodness, like, you're married? And he's gonna be like, actually, Lacey, I'm not married. I was married, but I'm not anymore. And yes, I do have a kid, but um his mom isn't around. And I think Lacey's gonna kind of take that as, like he's divorced, but he's actually not. His wife died, um, giving birth to sweet little Trevor. And so he's not going to actually share that with Lacey right now. That's going to be something that he kind of keeps to himself because I think part of him is a little bit, let's just go use the bathroom really quick. I think a part of him is a little on guard around her now. Obviously, their last encounter was not very good, and their encounters before that weren't super great either. So I think the both of them are actually going to go upstairs together so she can meet Trevor officially. He's gonna be like, you know what? I know we haven't seen each other in a long time, but I met Heidi and I really would like you to actually meet Trevor. So she's going to go ahead and come up and she's going to give him a friendly little introduction and we'll see kind of how Trevor feels about her. He might be kind of cautious of strangers, but he is just an absolute sweetheart. Look at him. He's like, who the heck are you? Oh, and I think Bentley kind of is going to be like, you know what, I'm going to head downstairs, but take as long as you want. Obviously, he trusts Lacey with his life, with his kid's life. But I think this is kind of hard for Bentley to see because obviously Trevor doesn't have um, a woman figure in his life or like a mother figure. So I think it's kind of hard for Bentley to watch him interacting with Lacey, especially with Lacey and his past. But she's obviously like she's living here now, so she doesn't know how long um or if she's going to be in Bentley's life or how much, but they're neighbors and they live in the same small town, so she knows she's going to see him. So I think it's kind of important for her to befriend Trevor as well as just be on good terms with Bentley, no matter if they're in each other's lives or not. Um, but obviously, we can kind of see that Trevor is a little bit skeptical of her. He's not totally sure, but I think he's just so cute. Look at him. He's darling. I wonder what his traits are because I don't know what that is. He doesn't seem to like us very much. But I wonder if we can get to know him. Let's get to know him. Let's find out his little toddler trait. Um, and then I think with that, we'll kind of go and say goodbye to Bentley and just be like, you know what? Oh, he does not want to tell us. Trevor, I just want to get to know you. Oh my goodness. He is a chatty one. All right, well, I'm going to MC command center it since it won't tell me. Oh my god, where'd he go? Trevor, did your dad leave? I think I maybe Bentley left, so Trevor went to daycare. That man just vanished. Okay, well, we'll pretend like we said goodbye to him. And we're gonna go home on that note. We have made it home, so I'm gonna go ahead and have her come inside and she's gonna give Heidi like the absolute biggest hug ever. Because I think that was just really hard for her. So she's gonna go give her the biggest hug ever. And I think we're also going to, let's see, she's hungry. So maybe we'll try her back in the high chair. And then we're gonna go ahead and, well, let's practice crawling really quick. And then we'll put her back in the high chair and try to explore some more foods. And then I would like to work on, of course, more milestones today. So we need to complete the pincher grab one. I would love for her to start crawling and maybe even start talking in this one. But we'll kind of see what happens. I don't know why you're sitting all the way over there and you left poor Heidi all the way over here. Miss Ma'am, you do not get to get out of this. You two are going to practice crawling. Sorry, but it's going to happen. She's got to learn. Even if she doesn't want to. And then we'll feed her. She'll get fed, I promise. Here we go. Come on, Heidi. You can do it. Oh, she's getting better. She's not quite there yet, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and put Heidi here. And then we'll go ahead and try some new foods. Man, that is not putting Heidi there. You can talk to your dad in a minute. I'm actually going to have him come make some dinner. So why don't you come make some hamburgers? And we're going to feed little Heidi. So we'll help her explore some homemade hummus. We'll see if she likes the hummus, but I doubt it because she's so picky. But I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, maybe? I don't know. She's unsure about it. As she's unsure about everything. Was that it? Oh no, it's going up. Okay. All right. And then after this, this really does not get her hunger up very fast, does it? Oh my gosh, she's a mess. What happened to you, messy face? Oh my gosh. Look at her. She's like, that was some good food. Oh my goodness. Okay. So why don't we go ahead and can we clean her up? Or clean up. And then we'll go ahead and put Heidi here. And I'm gonna grab a toy for her, I think, for her to practice her grasping. And then, oh, why are you crying? You're fine. And then we'll have her, I guess we can't play with it, or can we play with it? I don't know. We'll play with the toys over here. And then these two, did you not make one for everybody? Oh no, he did. Okay. And then you can come grab serving and we're gonna chat with Dad. So we're gonna ask about his day, and then I think we're also going to go ahead and fill him in on our convo with Bentley. Because that is something that's kind of important for us, and we do want our dad to know. Oh, and then she can come play with this. Let's come play with this toy. Come play with your Somebody Loves You rattle. And then that definitely sounded like he said bust a move. Girl, leave your child alone. She's fine. Come give him a hug. And then can you please eat your hamburgers? This woman, I swear, she like just ignores every single thing I say. Ivan seemed to enjoy that conversation with Lacey. Could this mean that Ivan likes deep thoughts? Yeah, he can like deep thoughts. I feel like he'd be very intellectual. Can you come play with this? Or no? Oh, she just had to get off the playmat. Okay. Finish your hamburgers. And then we're going to go ahead and come shower. And then I think we're going to try writing another book. Because our other one is only making us 4 simoleons. So we can go ahead and write another children's book when we're done. And then on that note, when little Heidi's done playing, Ivan's going to go ahead and feed her and put her to bed. All right, everyone, it is the morning and Heidi actually just had her first blowout, so we are giving her a bath. A couple things to note. I'm picking this up a day later and my bathroom ceiling started raining. Leaking like crazy. So there is a fan currently in my bathroom. So if you guys can hear that, I'm really sorry. And also, I now have a cat. I found him. He was lost, and I now have a cat. So if you can hear anything with the cat, then again, I really am sorry. But he has nowhere else to go, so right now he is mine. And maybe mine forever. Yeah, I'm talking about you. So yeah, if you guys hear any of that noise, I'm really sorry. This all happened within the last 12 hours, so it's been kind of crazy and hectic. Stop scratching. But anyways, Lacey has made breakfast for everyone. Ivan is obviously giving Miss Heidi her bath from her blowout. And then I think when we're done with that, we're just going to go ahead and place her over here and we'll come get our own. Actually, I don't even think he's going to have time to eat breakfast this morning, but that's okay. Lacey's going to spend some more time writing her book today, as well as trying to continue to get Heidi to crawl. So that's what our plans are for the rest of the episode, I do believe. Right, still no luck with the crawling. But now we're gonna do not get her out. We're gonna go ahead and help Heidi explore some mashed peas. We're gonna see if she likes them. Please don't put her down. Let's just feed her. Because she's hungry, and then we're gonna go ahead and send her off to bed. Okay, for some reason, it will not let me feed her mashed peas. What about avocado? Oh, there we go. So just the peas. Lacey's okay, she's daydreaming about Bentley. So clearly we still have some unresolved feelings towards Bentley, which let's be honest, I think we all kind of saw that coming. Um but it does look like she's kind of acknowledging it. She's catching herself sort of like thinking about him now in everyday scenarios where normally she wouldn't have been thinking about him. And I think a lot of that just stems from being back in town and having seen him recently. Um, but I do think that's going to kind of throw her for a bit of a loop. We're going to go ahead and put Heidi to bed because she is pretty tired. And then we're going to go ahead and go back to writing our book. We have just put Heidi to sleep, and it actually looks like Cameron has decided to make her way over to chat with us. Um, so we're gonna go ahead and invite her on inside, and then we're gonna go ahead and brighten her day. Obviously, we kind of caught up with her when we were in the neighborhood, and we passed by her house, but other than that, we really haven't gotten to talk to her very much. So I think we're going to kind of talk about Heidi a bit. Um, and then we're also just going to kind of catch up with her on life and the things that they've been going through. So I think they're going to talk about just like all their hobbies that they're now both into, as well as just kind of like complimenting her and being like, I'm so happy that your life worked out and that, you're doing so well. And I really hope you know that when I left and kind of lost touch with everybody, it didn't have anything to do with you. It had everything to do with me and my own personal um stuff and where I was at in my life at that current point. And I don't think Cameron's one to really hold a grudge. I think she's definitely come over to kind of clear the air with Lacey and just move on because they were both just really good friends in high school. And so I think she's just kind of wants to get back on track just as much as Lacey does, especially now that she is back in town. She's like, oh my goodness, my old friend is back in town, and you know, this is our chance to reconnect. We both have a lot of similarities in our lives. We both have kids. Like this is our chance. So Ivan has returned home, and I'm going to go ahead and bring him on in here, and he can go ahead and serve up some dinner for everybody. I'm going to have him go ahead and make some fish tacos for us, and then we can all go ahead and eat. Lacey's going to go ahead and invite Cameron to stay over for dinner if she'd be interested in doing that. And then once little Heidi wakes up, we're going to keep working on that crawling. All right, so they are all eating together. Cameron and Ivan do know each other from the past, obviously. You know, he knew her because she was always coming over and stuff. So, this isn't anything new for them. It's kind of like old times, honestly, for them all to be sitting around a table again, eating food because she was often over here. Um, because Cameron's parents are actually divorced, so when times were pretty rough, Ivan, of course, was always happy to let Cameron come and stay with us. So, they have a really close bond and relationship, all three of them, but obviously times have not been easy for any of them with of course, Lacey being gone. So they're just going to keep chatting it up, and we're going to go ahead and go to the restroom really quick, and then we're going to come in and check back up on Heidi. She's looking like she has a bit of a stinky diaper, so when she wakes up, we're going to go ahead and change that. not outfit. We just want to go ahead and change her diaper. And then on top of that, we're also going to want to go ahead and work on that crawling. If anybody knows if I'm doing anything wrong or if I should have gotten it by now, please let me know because this one has taken probably the longest. And I don't know if they actually end up standing. So literally any information on any of that that you guys can give me would be great. I also know that there's more advanced fine motor skills in terms of like learning to grasp, but I don't really know how we get there. Hey Lacey, Arlene Foley has asked me out on a date. Should I say yes? I think we're um gonna say no, but we're also gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Bentley, you're gonna end up back in the red zone with Miss Lacey here if you ask her for dating advice. That is a bad move. All right, he's gonna go ahead and clean up dinner, and ooh, don't call it a meal. And he's gonna go ahead and put away the rest of the food and leftovers. And now that we've got Heidi up, let's go ahead and practice crawling again. And fingers crossed, she'll get it tonight or tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't even know what happened. I clicked practice standing and Heidi started like wiggling her way over here and she got the pole to stand milestone. Look at our girl. She is standing on her feet. Oh my gosh. You guys. That is so cute. Look at her chubby little legs. Do not mind that. That was my cat trying to get on my desk. He failed. But look at those chubby little legs. All right, big girl is standing. Sorry, that was my G-shade panel. So let's go ahead and read it. With a mighty heave, Heidi has triumphantly taken a stand for the first time. The days of infancy have passed by so quickly, and the era of toddlerhood is right on the horizon. So we are getting so close. Oh, wrong panel. Um, let's see. Gross motor, she's pulled to stand. We still need to learn to crawl and I guess practice standing on her own. Again, I don't know if that's something that she really does on her own or how that works, but I guess we'll find out. And then let's go ahead while we're over here practice crawling. And then honestly, we might go ahead and have Grandpa take over for the night, but right now it looks like he needs some fun, so I think I'm just gonna have him come over here and read something. Why are you two not doing that? Come pick her up, and let's place her down over here, and maybe it'll work. I think it's saying that there's not enough space over there, but guess we'll find out if there's enough space in here, and I just want him to get his fun up and then maybe he can go ahead and come practice it because I think Lacey needs a bit of relaxation time. So after this, I think I'm gonna let her go ahead and take a bath with soaks. We'll do a lavender foam soak. So let's go ahead, yeah, and put her down. And then after she takes a soak in the bath, I think I'm just gonna let her go ahead and go to sleep. You are very hungry and not very happy. So let's go ahead and pick up Miss Heidi. We're going to go ahead and bottle feed her. We'll blow a little raspberry. We'll play some peekaboo, cuddle her, and then maybe Grandpa can do a little bit of crawling with you, and then I think he's going to go ahead and put her on to sleep. Sometimes it seems like with the pack, I don't know if anybody else is having this problem, but like the interactions just kind of cancel out on their own. So I don't know if that has anything to do with the pack or if that's something that's been happening for a while, but I've definitely noticed it a bit more now. Oh yeah, Miss Girl is relaxing over here. She says this is the life. And I think in the next episode, she's going to try and get everybody together. Her, Cameron, Quentin, and Bentley are all going to kind of go and hang out maybe somewhere. Maybe they can all go and grab dinner or something. But I think that would be good for honestly all of them to just kind of catch up together, because she has not hung out with all of them together in years. And obviously, her and Bentley are still kind of in that very fragile place, and she doesn't want to put herself, we're gonna raise your energy just a bit. She doesn't want to put herself in a position where, you know, they're kind of like in an intimate alone setting. Like that is not something that she wants. She knows it's not something that Bentley wants, so she's just not going to do that to herself. I don't know why none of them can practice crawling with her. Because you didn't already complete that, but maybe she's just too tired to do it? I don't know. That's very interesting. You guys, I didn't record it, but she did in fact crawl. I'm hoping it counts. Crawl milestone. Heidi has learned how to crawl. Now that she can crawl around everywhere, you'll have to keep a closer eye on her. That is so exciting. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and come change her diaper. She's very stinky. And I think on top of that, we're going to go ahead and bottle feed her. And then in the next episode, we're going to work a bit more, I think, on um, trying to get her to try some more foods as well as get those fine motor skills up. But I think that maybe the last of the gross motor, she may need to learn to walk or to stand, but I'm not sure. Obviously, she can stand on her own, so yeah, I'm not really sure, I guess, how that works. Um, but in terms of activities, like practice standing is still there. So maybe there is more to do with that one. I guess we'll just end up finding out. But we're going to go ahead and change her diaper and finish feeding her. And then hopefully I can catch her crawling. All right, you guys, here is little Miss Heidi learning to crawl. I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this part off here. Sorry that this is a bit of a shorter one, but obviously, as I've already stated, my life has been a little bit hectic the last 24 hours. So I'm going to try and work on some other fun videos. I've got some fun stuff coming out, some cast videos for Not So Berry, so definitely be on the lookout for all of that. And I will see you all very soon in the next one. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.